this is my design. Alright, this has been in my head since last night when I did my Hannibal vlog, and now I'm in the mood to do another Hannibal-related vlog. But this one is more discussing characters in both Red Dragon and the television show, because the television show is based off of Red Dragon. Now, recently, I've also bought Hannibal, The Silence of the Lambs. Next, I need to get, so I own all the series, Black Sunday. I don't know why I'm holding this one up, but Black Sunday, and then, of course, Hannibal Rising. Well, not of course Hannibal Rising, but it feels if I will be dedicating this much of my time reading the other 3 books, I might as well get the other book, too. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to be discussing Jack, Will, and Hannibal, mainly, and I'll throw in Alana and Beverly if I remember, too. But I'm going to be discussing the relationships in the show because I feel it's necessary, and I've been reading a lot of Tumblr posts about it, and it's been creeping into my head, and therefore it's going to spew out into a vlog. Alright. I love it. I love how psychological this show can get, and how it's making me think and vlog other little things about it, and it's really warm in my apartment right now, and oh my god, air conditioning, sorry. But yes. I love it. Today I spent my day watching a little bit of Teen Wolf. I should jump up and grab the DVD, but I don't want to show for the world my boxers, so I'm not going to do that. But now that you know I'm wearing boxers. But anyway, yeah. I spent my day watching Teen Wolf for a bit with one of my amazing friends, Phil, who I've mentioned in other videos before. And I also watched the Batman mini-movie Mad Love. I swear I'm going to go back to the episode. I watched Batman episode Mad Love from one of the animated series. I should be more specific, but my brain had just fizzled out. I will get back more into Hannibal, I promise. But yes, I watched that, therefore more psychological issues in my head, and then I watched Batman Under the Red Hood. So issues and the all of that stuff is in my head right now, and I love it. But anyway, I'm actually going to do a parallel comparison type situation thing that came out so weird. I used it a bit in my essay, actually, so I guess it would make sense that I'm using this too. But for some bizarre reason, I can't help but like the Joker and Harley Quinn. They are, of course, the picture-perfect portrayal of an abusive relationship, but despite the fact I know it is a horribly dysfunctional and fucked up in every way, shape, or the form couple pairing, whatever, because all the Joker does is abuse her, and there's theories, and does he really love her, and does she, it's just all that. It's not Stockholm Syndrome, but my brain screams Stockholm, even though I know it isn't Stockholm Syndrome, my brain still screams that. He made her insane, and that's their love story, Mad Love. But yet, for some bizarre reason, I love it, even though I know I shouldn't love it. So yeah, now I'm going to relate it to how I feel about Hannibal and Will. And it's going to come out a little weird. I am totally okay with slash couples. I'm okay with gays. I'm okay with all the things the world is all confused about. Well, not all the things that I don't like. Terrorists, etc. I don't know why this is all speaking out of Hannibal, but yeah. I am okay with all crack ships, people shipping bestiality, for Christ's sake. Well, I don't know. But yeah, I ship whatever. I don't really get the food ships, but, you know, whatever. That's the thing I don't really get. But, okay, so I don't exactly ship everything, but yeah. I can see people ship, for example, I can see why some people ship Hannibal and Alana or Hannibal and Abigail. Do I ship them? No, but I can see why other people do. It's the empathy in me, but I can see the perspective of it. I love the bromance of sorts for Hannibal and Will. When Hannibal isn't fucking with Will's mind completely. I understand he is a genius, and when geniuses get bored, they just do things, and his thing he must destroy and play with and rebuild and see how much can he push until the edge happens is Will. And that's what makes it such a lovely protagonist-antagonist situation, because Will doesn't know this yet, and that's why it hurts so much. But in Red Dragon, there is no friendship. Hannibal is just the crazy motherfucker inside an insane asylum that Will bothers, like, once, and then they reference him throughout the book, but, like, he does not know. Just, like, no more going with it. Now, when I read Hannibal, I will gladly get more into it and read Silence of the Lambs. I really dive into Hannibal, and I'm really curious and excited and dreading, and not really dreading, I'm all excited to see where my brain's going to go with this one. Now, I'm also reading I Hunt Killers by Barry Liga. It's this book. I'm going to post a photo for this one. It's either going to be cover of Hannibal, or it's going to be the cover of the stack of books I'm reading. I'm not sure yet. I will decide that when I'm done. But this is actually... No, computer. Sorry. This is actually a really good. Sorry, I keep forgetting that the cover says the book doesn't say I Hunt Killers on the cover, but on the photo I have on the computer does. I Hunt Killers is a really cool book about this character that his dad was a sociopathic killer, and he's all freaked out and thinking he's gonna be a killer, and that's an awesome conflict for it. Let's see. Sorry, I have a quote, and I didn't write. I'm not writing the down because I'm not using it in a paper, and I'm slowly posting some on Tumblr. But for example, Jazz has this hideout thing. Jasper Dent is the main character of this. He has this little hideout thing. An old ramshack moonshining hut for the looks of it, 80 years old if it was a year earlier. Through good fortune, it sat in a copse of neglected spruce and pines. It was hidden year-round, even though it wasn't more than a quarter of a mile from the nearest road. It struck him as a good place to be alone and to think, so he made some desultory repairs and declared it his own private hideaway. Since he didn't have a cell phone, it was as isolated as he could get without hitching a dog sled and making it for the North Pole. About 6 months ago, he came to the frightening realization that this was pretty much textbook serial killer behavior. Lesson 1. Find a rundown old shack out in the woods where you can plan your crimes and bring your victims without anyone knowing. And Jazz, this poor boy, is all messed up like Will right now, so I guess that's why it's all sleeping together. I also have the book Game, also by him, that I will be reading. But yeah, Will is a lovely individual, both in the television show, because I love Hugh Dancy and he's really going to stare at, but his character, it's heart-wrenching, and it hurts because I really want him to get another friendship. Correction, he has a friendship. He has Beverly, he has Alana, who he's got some chemistry with. Yeah, sorry, that makes me happy. Even though I get the Hannibal shipping of Hannibal and Will. I got that. I was totally okay for the odd messed up of it all until last night's episode, until episode 10, which is great because I love that Brian Fuller, the cast and the writing, they all just did that. They made it. But then there was, of course, subtle hints that made you go, wait, like danger, flag, warnings, that didn't just, they all just came out at us. Not all at us. They've been subtly and beautifully implanted throughout the entire fucking show, because Hannibal is Hannibal Lecter. Hi. I don't get how people are like, oh, he's a villain? Why? What did you not? Have you not been watching him kill and eat people? I mean, I know we haven't really seen him kill until recently, until, Fromage. Like, when he kills Tobias, like, that was one of the first times, well, not one of the first times, but that was, like, legitimate, wow, he just killed someone, holy shit. Self-defense, I know, it was a beautiful fight scene, but that's beside the point. Hannibal Lecter, come on, it's Hannibal Lecter. I know it's the pre-Hannibal days, it's just the Red Dragon universe, but that's just, what? Why are people like, he kills people? He's a bad guy? What are we not watching the same show? Like, my brain is just like, what? I can't, it's just, what? I said this in my video before, like, what? Yeah, I'm thrilled that they're fixing, that Jack and Will's friendship is reestablished now, soon. It's getting back to whatever normalcy Will and Jack can have in their lives with FBI people and dealing with all this shit, but I love that that's getting back together, because I want Will to have the stability. Because, like, he called Beverly because he needed someone's help, and I love that he called Beverly. I get why he didn't call Alana, but, like, I love that him and Beverly have this friendship, and I love that they're establishing that, because Beverly does kind of have... Will doesn't really have friends, and it hurts, because I want him to have friends that isn't Hannibal Lecter and that's fucking with them, and it just makes me happy that, like, because in the books he has Jack, and then in the show he has Jack, and I love that he's got Jack, and that's his rock, that is his rock, and it's there. And that makes me happy, because as much as I do love the odd therapist-patient friendship thing with Hannibal and Will, it's also very easy to not see the friendship at all, and it's just Hannibal fucking with Will's life. An example would be when Hannibal was coming towards Will, and Will was leaning against the ladder. I shouldn't be leaning at the angle. He was leaning against the ladder, and he got all submissive, and it was painful. And I get why someone will scream that was all sexual tension, and that Hannibal killed to save Will, and that he would do that for him. But now I'm like, he has the word. Wait, give me a second. I want to say the word right, because I didn't say it in my video yesterday. Therefore, I must redeem myself. This is a personal thing. But Will is not all there right now. Will is he hasn't been all there all season. But that's beside the point. Will Will has encephalitis. Sorry, I had to actually put the phonetics description in my video, but that's besides the point. Encephalitis. He has encephalitis. It's just no. Hannibal, if you really were, I know, and I don't know, because I'm not Brian Fuller, I'm not writing, and I'm not Mads Mikkelsen, and I'm not Hannibal Lecter, but I get why some people are saying he cares for Will so much that he would hide this from him, but I also can't. I'm just like, no. Someone get this boy a second opinion. Someone give him many opinions that aren't Hannibal Lecter and aren't the dead neurologist, neurosurgeon type person that got all cut up. The makeup was beautiful today, but like, I can't wait because Will's going to have Jack again, and he's got Beverly. And then in a preview, Brian Fuller, I don't know why I'm slamming my hand, but Brian Fuller did a little preview photo of them doing the score for the finale, and like, it looks like she's crying. I'm just like, what is going on? I'm not ready for that. We have 2 more episodes. No, we're on to episode 10. We have 11, 12, 13. 3 more episodes. And then there's going to be withdrawals, but then I have books to read, so it's okay. You can't see it, but I just like touched all the books in like one sweeping hand kind of gesture, but that's beside the point. I have a lot of books to read that will fill the gap. Because then I can reread this Red Dragon book, and I think I'll be okay. But yeah, beautiful book, by the way. I did highly enjoy it. Used to my favorite, but yeah, this is a long video. But yeah, that's really about it. I'm really excited to see where the rest of this season's gonna go. I just had to do my Hannibal Will friendship type rant. Oh, a mini version. I love that he's friends with Alana, both in the TV show and the book. I love that. I get the gender bend role switch. I'd love to know why they did it, but I love it. I love Beverly. I love all of them, and they all want to be friends with Will, and it's just, he needs more hugs. Yeah, I'm going to end it with Will Graham needs hugs. That's where I'm going with this one. Bye.